How are you? Right. I hope it's Tuesday. I hope I didn't start this on the wrong night. It's Tuesday, right? I hope it is. I have no idea. I'm so brain dead. Yesterday was a good day. We had lacrosse. We had a lacrosse weekend. It was great. Went down to Philly twice. You ever hear the joke about Philadelphia? They had a contest, and first prize was a week in Philly. Second prize was 2 weeks in Philly. Okay, guys, welcome on. Happy Tuesday. I hope it's doing well. Hope his studying's going well. I hope you got some shit done during the weekend, right? And even if you didn't, it's a new day, right? Even if today was a shitty ass fucking day, it's a new day. Okay? Tomorrow's a new day. You can get started. Ivy, look at you on time, in the first minute. I love it. Awesome. Okay, turn this off. Let's get this on. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Love it. We are good to go. Okay, so hope everyone's doing really well. Remember, and guys, this isn't just for the SIE exam. This is for the SIE exam, the Series 7 exam, the Series 6 exam, the Series 7, I guess I said that already, the Series 65, the Series 66, the Series 64. Okay. Audra, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I think I've gone over this a million times, but I'm going to do it again because everyone always forgets. Okay. But let's get back to that. So a couple things. Want to check my stuff out? Go check me out. If you like what I'm doing, hit subscribe and like. And boom, boom. I love it. How'd you do on those, Audra? So if you like my stuff, hit subscribe. Robin, look at you. Told you. Hope you told Judy I said hi. Okay. Now, Sarah. Okay. Lots of free stuff. Go check my other stuff out. I have TikTok under Blue Collar Finance. I have Instagram. It's under Series 7 Whisperer. It's not doing so bad over there. Tiffany, how are you? Okay. Free stuff over on Facebook, right? If you look up FINRA Exam Prep, called FINRA Exam Prep, SIE Exam, Series 6, Series 7, Series 6. Boom, that's my group. And then the other one is Series 65, 66 exam group. Boom, okay. Logan, that's awesome. Okay. Logan, that is awesome. Congratulations. I gotta give the little props, snaps to you, man. I wish I had a way to do like shit. Daryl, how you do? I wish there was a way I could do like some sort of like, hey, yippee kind of thing. You know, like okay, there we go. You spass, awesome. Okay, good stuff. That's a happy thing. Okay, so now I can change the backgrounds and stuff like that. I can have that behind me, right? Ooh, crazy shit. Okay. That's too annoying. I can't do that. That's going to bother me. Okay. So I love this. This is awesome. I am super happy for you, Logan. It is awesome to get in on this. You rescheduled and grinded for a week. Boom. Sometimes that extra week makes a difference. Seriously. Here's my thing. If somebody asks me, should I move the test back? I almost always say yes. Almost always. Okay. Again, this is for the SIE exam plus the Series 6, plus the 7, plus the 63, 65, 66, 24, whatever FINRA exam you want to go with, that's what we're going with. Okay. So those are the free resources. You have some good stuff. You have Brandon Rith over Basic Wisdom. He's awesome. I'm going to see him next week. And we have Susie Masters at Past Master. Brian Lee has some stuff on there. He's under Test Geek. And then we have Achievable. I'm telling you right now, I know I push Achievable, but I'm telling you, they are the shit. Okay. As far as teaching, there's no one that explains stuff better than them. And I always say the perfect match, if you're buying it yourself, is buy the Achievable stuff and then supplement it with the Kaplan questions. I wish STC would do the same thing. Then I would say them too. But you always want to have two sets of questions if you can afford it. If you can't get the Achievable, you'll be pretty happy with them. And even if you don't use oh, Tiffany, you're fine. Even if you don't use my link, just go to achievable.me. Don't even use my link. I don't care. Don't give me money. We're all good. It's going to work. Okay. Let's get on to this. Okay. So now I just put out a new video, finance terms. Hope you guys go watch it. I think it's a good one. It should help you a little bit. It's N to O. The P is pretty big, so I wanted to do that as a standalone. P by itself. There's a joke in there somewhere. Okay. So now, okay. Alexandra, what do you do? I love your posts, by the way. I actually love your stories and stuff, and I like them. I was trying to figure out what you were making. I couldn't follow it at first. Okay. I was trying to figure out what you were. Yeah. Tuesday night coming on here, pretty boring. Okay. I I was trying to figure out what you were making on your story. It was a long one, and then I think I lost track of it. It looks good though. It looked like a lot of dough. Tiffany, you're in good shape. Okay. Boom. Oh, that's awesome. See, Jasmine, that's awesome. $10 off. You take it. And now, by the way, everyone, Alexandra, she was kind of an animal. So she took it. She came on to my Sunday night group. You know I do those Sunday night groups to the 65, 66, and the 7, right? Although remember, guys, it's just Friday, not Sunday, because I'm going away. She came on in September. She goes, "Oh, I'm going to take it." Oh, that's true. I know it never does. It's okay. So she said in September she was going to take the test sometime in December, and all I said was maybe try to do it quicker because you don't want to waste that long. Okay, and then and she started doing it in the morning. She started getting up at like 4:30 in the morning. She has 4 kids, getting up early in the morning and bang that out in like I think like a month, 6 weeks. She got it done like even earlier than I thought she would, which is awesome. So she wasn't sure. She went in, she did the group. She joined a study group. I'm telling you right now, and she explained it well in one of the videos. Joining the study groups is not just to be sitting there. And I say this to everyone. When you're joining the study groups, you need to be active. Like she said, they would argue and fight, not fight so much. I mean, but they would go over stuff and they would actually, and that's the magic of study groups is that you have to get involved. If you have 20 people in a study group and you're not saying anything, you might as well be in a freaking class. It's garbage. Okay. Oof. Okay. Good for you. What is the AFIA? AIFI. Now I'm going to look that shit up. AIFI. It's not that. What's Atlas for investment in food industry stock prices? No. Okay. Unless it's AIF. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's see what that is. I'm going to look that shit up. Accredited investment fiduciary. Okay. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. Not bad. I like it. That's good. So what you can do, you can deal with credit investment. Okay. That's awesome. That's really good stuff. Everything you do. Okay. Okay. Now let's get on to a couple things. Okay. Again, study groups, get involved. Okay. When you do it, get to join a study group. I'm telling you right now, for the 7, I think there's one. If you go to my series7exam.org, that website, and there's a free study group thing. If you jump on the 7 one, I think from 8 to 10:30 or 8:30 to 10:30, and then 2 to 3 every day they meet. And it's you don't need to invite, just jump in and join. I think it's good. But you got to be involved. You got to get in there and be willing to be wrong. Okay, that's the key here. Okay. Okay, Audra. Now let's get on to some of the shit. Ivy, I love having you on here. I'll see you on Friday. Okay. Boom, there you go. Have a good night, Alexandra. Go get those adorable kids in bed. Okay, so now, happy anniversary, by the way. I know your anniversary was the other day, I think. So happy anniversary, or was it today? I'm not sure, but happy anniversary. Okay. It better not be tonight. You better not be on here for a couple of minutes on your anniversary. Okay. Now, so Audrey, is what we're gonna do. Don't kill yourself. If you can take one test, congratulations. Or as what I say to other people, my condolences, but that's okay. Congrats. Okay. You guys look good for each other. Okay. So now, don't want to be burnt out. So what you want to do is you want to take a test. Isn't that funny? At some point, anniversaries are just another day. You get flowers, you go to dinner, but the kids' sports take over. It's tough. There's nothing you can do. It is the way it is. But at least you're doing something with the kids, not a boys' night. Okay. Okay. Now, Audra. Yeah, Ryan, everyone says that until they do help. So, I would take one test today. If you're a week out, take a test today, but not the day before, right? And then review it. And then any section you get less than a 75 on, maybe you want to reread it or watch the video. That's it. Don't take more than one test. You don't want to study more than 3 or 4 hours a day. If you're ready, you're ready. Make sure you do some options a little bit every day. And hopefully I'll see you Friday night too. So you're going to nail it, Audra. I know you will. Okay. 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 There you go. Marie. Okay, that's good. Okay. So if you guys want to join the study group, I know it changes, right? Okay. So what you do is if you go on my Facebook group into the series, it's called FINRA Exam Prep SIE Exam Series 7, Series 6. I should probably take the 6 off, but I want people to know they can do it. Go in there, post that you want to join the study group, okay? Make a comment about the group, and then they'll tell you when it is you'll get added and all that, because it's really good, okay? And Robin, I love having you here. I hope you're getting ready. Hope you're still studying and reading, okay? Yeah, I'm telling you, Kaplan is tough, right? If you're in the mid 70s on Kaplan and stuff, you'll be fine. And if you can pass the achievable and the STC ones, that's another vendor. It's good, okay? And again, Logan, snaps. I'm so happy for you, okay? Right. So yeah, I get it. You know what's fine. Greg, just take the 6, get it over with, start earning, and then bug them to get you like the 7. Don't worry about it. That means it's an easier exam, okay? Because look, it's not like the 7 changes your life, okay? Wendy, yeah, the performance trackers. Oh God, okay. Let me get to it. Okay. Yeah, Audrey, we'll do it, but it's not. The thing is, the vendors do the math. The test does not. Okay. So Chase is making me take the 6 when I want to take the 7. Okay. So I get it. Greg, I'm with you on that, but just get the 6 out of the way. Get it done. So this way you're licensed and they can't fire you. Get the 6, get the 63, and then even if they don't want you to take the 65, take the 65 anyway. You can sponsor yourself for it. Okay. Okay. And then once you get the 63, 65, then you can say, listen, I got everything. Just let me take the 7. Boom. Okay. Carl, I can work on that. They're not hard on the test, but I will definitely work on that. Okay. Tiffany, get the fuck off my live. Okay. Get off. Go get some sleep, Tiffany. You got this. If you're mid 70s on Kaplan and mid 70s on Achievable, no, free. Listen, free or not doesn't make a difference. Oh, by the way, I am working. It won't be done for you guys, but I am working on some sort of printed material. Okay. So now I'm having my son who actually can write do it. Okay. So now mid 70s, Kaplan, Achievable, you're ready. So go get some sleep. Make sure you read customer accounts tonight or tomorrow morning and go bang this shit out. Okay. Bang this out. Go in there, take it like a bad bitch, right? Take it like a savage. Don't look back. Okay. Mid 70s, not over 73. But that's on Kaplan, right? I don't care if I've had people get a 62 on Kaplan. So, Tiffany, what part's the wrong part? What parts are hurting you, right? What parts is it the math? Is it the complicated questions? And don't worry about it. I'm not saying the 7's easy at all, but there's going to be, but I think Kaplan is more complicated than the test. Okay. Boom, Sydney, that's awesome. Just just do that. Keep at it, okay? And make sure that going into Thursday, you are good on the investment risks. Oh, the REITs. Okay. Investment companies a deal. So watch I have 3 videos on that will help, Tiffany. I have 3 videos that should help you on that in my Series 7 playlist. But Sydney, see, it's my ADD going back and forth. Okay, so now, Sydney, make sure you go over investment. Back to you. Sydney, make sure you go over what the register up can and can't do, like my later videos, like the regs, and the investment regs, which is I think 20. Okay. Boom. So then you'll be fine. They go really deep. Kaplan goes too deep on this stuff. So make sure that you make sure you either watch my videos on what the register up can and can't do, and the investment regs. I have a suitability chart, all that stuff. Boom. Thank you, Sydney. I appreciate it. But you got it now. And again, everyone goes, oh, you passed, you helped me. People give me too much credit. All I'm doing is making it a little less complicated. You still got to process that shit. So you're going to get it. Make sure you don't do any tests. Not really a lot of tests tomorrow. You should most focus more on adding knowledge. If you have SDC, do the crunch time facts. If it's Kaplan, I think they have a tips. If it's Notman, they have key facts, stuff like that. Achievable has a key facts thing too. So you're going to, Sydney, if you're passing your exams, you're going to be fine. And remember, read every fucking word. Okay, I can't say that enough. When you see a question, don't skim it all. Just read the entire thing. That's for every exam, but especially the SAE because you're learning how to take their exams. Read every single word. Okay. Boom, Flamore, we're going to get this. Okay. Oh, that's true. I forgot. My SAE quick and dirty. I forget what I do. I'm just trying to give advice and not push my stupid videos. Okay. Okay. Ryan. Okay. So if you watch, here's what you do. Okay. Oof. Okay. If you're passing the Past Perfect, you're in great shape because Past Perfect case, the math that they give you, Past Perfect, the math that they do for you is just ridiculously hard. It's so fucking unbelievably hard. It's really bad. It's horrible. Okay. Now, So, but the good thing is, if you're have you done my exams online? Have you done the ones where I take them online? I think I've done like 4 or 5 of them. See how you do on those. If you're passing those, then you're in great shape. But make sure you watch my on my the SIE Quick and Dirty, and then my last few videos on my SIE exam playlist, which is all the regs and investment risks. Okay. And have a suitability table in there too, which is okay. Ryan, I'm here. I'm gotcha. I'm gotcha. Don't worry about it. Okay. 4 weeks and you're getting 55s, you're in good shape. Okay. I see you're up on the board. But you're gonna have to understand that when I talk to you, it's gonna jump off because it's just my fucking ADD. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. 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 Now, have you watched my videos, Ryan, on those? Okay. Have you watched my videos on those because what happens sometimes is my S Series 7 exam playlist. Okay. Okay. Oh, awesome. So my Series 7 exam playlist follows it. I don't copy it. I just follow the timeline because I had to do something of the STC books. So kind of like you can watch my video and that will set you up for that chapter. Okay. Maybe the thing is you got to take more exams. Okay. And if it's really not clicking, join a study group. Join the Facebook group, the Series SIE 7 6 group. Join that one. Find a study group and get in there. Okay. Watch the videos. They're going to explain it. If you go to here, if you go on my playlist, it says Series 7 exam free playlist or something like that. Go on there and just watch them in order. They are problem. Yeah. Yes, I do, Jasmine. I absolutely do. Look on my playlist tab. Go there, Ryan, and start working through those. I promise you that it'll make the STC book a lot better. Okay. I'm telling you, they help. Thank you, DJ. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So you're not right. You're not taking it right away. So boom. Okay. Um, so don't worry about being behind. Listen, there's no schedule. I mean, yes, if you have a date, then it's a little tighter. But people remember, as I say, it's not a straight line up. It goes up and down a lot. Okay. So anyone who's going to join the study group, please go to the Facebook group. Find the post where they talk about it. I think I put it in the achievement, like the pinned comments. Also, my achievable links in there. And if you want to buy achievable, I have a link. I always do that. I'm probably better. I'm much better looking like that than like this. Okay, so now, to just get on the study group and be involved, I'm telling you, they fucking help. And Ryan, also go on that Facebook group, join the study groups, and find when they're meeting. It's super helpful. Okay. The performance tracker is solid, Wendy. It is. I mean, but remember something. You're going to do worse. A lot, not everyone, but a lot of people do worse. A lot of people do worse on Kaplan than they do on the exam. So they get a lower score. Okay. I'm trying to get this thing up and running. Because we're going to do a convertible question. But let me get it. Okay. Let me get it up and running first. Okay. Okay. We don't. Okay. That's fine. We don't have a set time yet. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I'll do that one too. Let me get that up and running. The foreign currency shit is so fucking easy. Because you know Epic, right? So let's do that one first. F. By the way, also if you like to hear stuff online without actually videos, go to my podcast, Blue Collar Finance. I have a lot of stuff on there. I just added a new video to that. Okay, a new audio to it. Let's see, where are we? Okay. Okay, number. Is it showing up? Oh, yeah, you do see it. Oh, I know it says on here. Okay. Can you all see it? Good. Okay. We're doing number 53. Everyone do number 53. This is for the 7. Okay. Do number 53. Hope you can see it. I don't know how to make it any bigger though. Okay. So do it. Number 53. Everyone do number 53. The Facebook group is FINRA Exam Prep, and it goes SIE Exam, Series 7 Exam, Series 6 Exam. It has about 4,200 people in it. Okay. Boom. There you go. Wendy's. So Ryan, so that's the thing. I'll try to see if I can. If you join it, I'll know because I'll see the alert come up. That's weird. It's not showing up on screen for me. Isn't that weird? Okay. 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 So, okay. Michelle has an answer. Audra, give me an answer. We're not saying a word until Audra answers. So the question is this an exporter or an importer? Okay. That's what we're trying to find out. Is this an exporter or an importer? So a U.S. manufacturer of office equipment delivers 1 million of equipment, okay? Delivers 1 million of equipment to the UK. The manufacturer wants to protect from currency fluctuations and the contract is payable in pounds. What am I worried about? I am sending equipment to another country. So I'm an exporter. I am an exporter. So I want to send the money out, okay? So now, okay. Turn your phone sideways. I think it'll help. Yeah, turn your phone sideways. Oh, it's still too small. So I'm reading it to Audra. Okay. So I'm reading it. Now listen to me, Audra. A U.S. manufacturer of office equipment delivers 1 million of equipment to the UK. The manufacturer wants to protect from currency fluctuations and the contract is payable in pounds. So Audra, is this an exporter or an importer? That's all I'm asking right now. I'm sorry you're on your phone. It's tougher on your phone. I don't know how to make it any bigger. I wonder if there is a way. No, I don't think there is. Right? Let's see. Hold on. I don't think that's going to make any bit. Let's see if it does. I don't think it does. I think it stays the same. I just tried to make it bigger, but it doesn't matter. It's still the same. Okay. Okay. So he's an exporter. So what do? Right. So the manufacturer is in the U.S. and he's a U.S. exporter sending to another country. They're going to buy. So what does an exporter do? They buy. You're right. Buys puts. Good. It's an exporter, so they buy puts. So that's, and now the other one, other people, boom, is an exporter, they buy puts. I hope that works for you. Okay. So if it's an exporter, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. Got it. Okay. I understand. So now, Audra, so I read it to you, so that should help. And the other one, when I do it on the screen, should be bigger. Okay. So now, so yes, you buy puts. Now everyone goes try to remember ECIP. This is what I do. God forbid they ask, and they probably won't. God forbid they ask, right? Epic. God forbid they ask about what a foreign exporter importer does. All you do is, instead of trying to memorize the other thing, just go, okay, what would the U.S. do? And the foreign would do the opposite. Okay, the foreign would do. Robin, I'm glad you're reading a little bit every day. That's awesome. You got to do a little. You just don't ruin your life. Okay, so a foreign exporter would buy calls on the foreign currency because there's no options in the U.S. dollar, right? Why? Because we're the shit and we're the reserve currency. Every other currency is pegged to the dollar. Okay, so that's why there's no options. If we ever lose that, then there'll be options on the dollar and not on whatever the reserve currency is. So if we ever lose it, that's what happens. It does suck if we don't do that. Okay. Exporters buy puts, and if it's an importer, they buy calls. Yes, usually it's going to be exporters, right? But if it says importer, or if it says I'm worried about the foreign currency dropping, you buy puts. If I'm worried about the foreign currency rising, I buy calls. Okay. Okay. Okay, Wendy. I think Series 7 Dummies is good to explain shit. Okay. I think the Series 7 Dummies is good for explaining stuff, but I don't think it's a standalone. You got to have other stuff. Okay. You got to have other stuff on top of it. But if you have a topic that you're having a tough time explaining and my videos don't work, yeah, get this Series 7 Dummies. Okay. Good. Okay. Boom. Okay. Boom. Okay. You got it, Flamore. We're going to nail it. We're going to get this. Okay. Hey, I'm not that far behind. Okay. Oh, you wanted to do parity. Let's see if it shows up a little bit bigger. Okay. Let's see if I do the parity one, if it shows up any bigger. Okay. I think I can make this. I can zoom this shit in. Let's see if this looks better. Let's see if that's readable. I have to make it any bigger. Let's see. It should be showing up right about now. Make it a little bit bigger. That should be big enough to everyone read. Okay. Okay. That should be readable. Okay. Okay. Boom, Ivy. I love it. June 1st. Okay. You should all be able to read this by now. Okay. I think so. By the way, the flashing thing, I don't know why that's happening. Why would I put earnings per share and parity in the same question? We would never do that. Okay. But it's funny. I don't know why this C is flashing. That's very funny though. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's good. Use it as a supplement. Okay. Okay. So everyone do. That's really weird. It's not happening on my. That's so weird. It's not happening in this thing. It's just happening in that. That's very strange. Okay. Everyone try to do this question. Again, this is for the 7. Like Jeopardy. Why, by the way, earnings per share would never be with parity. And this is how the questions are going to be asked. Everyone does Kaplan and Past Perfect and they get their ass kicked by parity when it's really just not the way it goes. Okay. Everyone's afraid to answer. I'll work through it. Come on, somebody's going to be down here can rail this thing too. Billy, I can. I have a ton of videos on that, but I can. I need a little bit more direction on that. That's very broad, right? I have a shitload of videos on options, but Billy, I don't know. Can you, if you're more specific, I can actually hammer on it. Okay. So here's the deal. So company offers 10 million of 8% 20-year debentures. Each debenture is convertible into common stock at $50 a share. A bondholder needs to liquidate 10 convertible debentures. The market price, I think it's a market. Let's see if I. Yeah, the market sale of bonds is 102. And the market value of the common stock is 53. Which of the following actions should the bondholder take? Okay. So first things first, since I didn't give you how many shares you get, you got to figure that shit out. So what you're going to have to do is always remember, first thing, everyone write this down. The first step is always par divided by the convertible price. Par divided by the convertible price. Write that shit down, okay? Par divided by the convertible price, the convert at price. So par is 1,000. Now remember, if they give you the number of shares, then you don't do it. But since they didn't, you do. Each debenture is worth convertible to common stock at 50. That's the convertible price. Par divided by 50 is what? Yes, it's 20. 1,000 divided by 50 is 20. So that means that's our ratio. That means we get 20 shares for every bond we convert. So now our choice is either divide the bond price by that ratio. I don't like doing that. Or multiply the common stock by that number. So we get 20 shares. This is how we get parity. We're going to do 20 times the market price of the stock, okay? 20 times the market price of the stock. So 20 times 53 is 106, which is really 1,060. So we have to choose. Do we sell the stock at 102 or do we convert the bond into stock and then sell the stock? So that's the question. And Ivy and Tiffany, I like what you're thinking, okay? So you're going to do 20 times 53. That's 106 is now parity. That's why it's like, don't make it so fucking hard, okay? 20 times 53 is 106, and that's parity. Okay? 20 times 53, 106, 1,060. That's parity. If you convert it, you will get and sell the shares, you will get 1,060. If you sell the bond, you only get 1,020. That is that. That means that the better choice is selling the bond, converting and selling the common stock at 106. That's it. Okay. Not too bad. Okay. So now, okay, we're good on that. Now, let's keep moving along. So now we have, hope that helps a little bit. Let me move on. Okay. There you hope, Ryan. Hope you found it. It's gold. Let's see if I don't know if I have it. Can I send the link in here? Let's see. I don't know if I can. Maybe somebody else can, but let me see if I can. Oh, it was literally there. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Invite. No, I want to share it. Here we go. Share. Copy link. So if anyone hasn't found it, here's the link to the Facebook group. That's where you can start to get study groups. Okay. Okay. I got it. Okay. I get what you're saying. Okay. Well, here's my thing on this. It depends, right? So they're going to do that, but it depends on how much we fit. I mean, here's the thing. So it depends if anyone else jumps into it. It's going to be an issue, right? It's going to be an issue. But if they want to deal with that, they still have to use dollars. So they're going to try to skip over US, but they deal with each other that way. But unless it takes hold and somebody else jumps in, then it's going to be, then it's not going to matter. So the BRICS countries are Brazil, Russia, India. If they do it, that's fine. But China still has to deal with us, and we're not going to. We're going to make sure they use our currency when they deal with us. Mexico is rumored about not joining in, but Mexico just signed a deal. They're one of our biggest trade partners now, so it's going to be kind of tough for them to do that, right? So it's going to be kind of tough for them to not use us. So I'm going to say we're okay for now, as long as we don't screw anything up, as long as we do anything crazy. Okay, I mean, China wants to take us over, but the other thing is, most legitimate countries, I cannot see them using the yen when, or the yuan. I mean, to the yen is Japanese. The yuan, because China is run by a country, right? So they'll manipulate their price. I mean, whether you like the guy or not, the former president said that China was a currency manipulator, and they literally are. They keep devaluing it to make it better. That's all. And guys, if you're going to join, make sure you answer the questions so they know that you're not a spammer. Okay. Okay. Ivy, I love it. Okay. So look, earnings per share. So we did the parity, earnings per share. All earnings per share is, okay. Tiffany, get me the answers on that too so we can work through it. The suitability ones you got to just work through, right? So earnings per share is literally, think we're idiots. It's annual earnings divided by the number of shares. That's it. Earnings per share. Don't freak out about this shit. Earnings per share is literally the earnings divided by the number of shares. Kaplan and Past Perfect try to throw so many goddamn curves in that thing to make you not even know what you're looking at. The test will not do that. The test will say, here are the earnings, here are the outstanding shares, fucking divide them. Okay. No, I don't think it did, Maria. I don't think it showed up. I don't know why it blocks some links sometimes. It shouldn't. But if you do a post, I just put it in there. I don't know if you can email it to me. Maybe I can post it or something. I don't know. Or post it in the Facebook group, and maybe I can drag and drop it. Maybe. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Yep. You're not going to do the math. No math on that. I will explain it. Okay. I will absolutely explain it to you, but I will not do the math because it's not a math question. Okay. So let's talk about this for a second. Okay. So now, remember, buyers have rights, sellers have obligation. Okay. Again, okay, I'm going to tell you guys. Here's what I'm going to tell you, so I don't have to keep fucking yelling at you. If it's the hard math that's concerning you, stop fucking asking because it's not the test. You might get one hard math question on the whole test. If you're using past perfect or Kaplan or even sometimes achievable in SDC, if you're getting a question, okay, it keeps not showing up though, does it? Okay. But you know what? Let me see. Maybe on my YouTube, maybe I can do that. Hold on. Maybe it's showing up there and it's just not being blocked. My link is there. For some reason, it's not letting it go. Your link isn't going through. I don't know why. It would say blocked or something, but okay. Now, so I'm telling you, if you guys are stressing out about the hard math, fucking relax. You're going to get one question, not a hard math question. If it's more, listen to me, if it's more than 2 steps, it's not on the exam. If you have to do more than 2 steps to do the math, it is not on the exam. And if it is, it's going to be one question out of 110, 130. Don't worry about it, okay? So, okay. Yeah, right, exactly, Carla. So fucking don't worry about it. Okay, okay. No exam. XJ doesn't fucking matter. Whatever. The only one that has hard math is a 79. Really. The only exam that has hard math is the 79. Boom. Love it. So why worry about it? Why worry about it? Goose Fraba. Be good, be calm, be peaceful. That's what we are, right? We're not going to stress about the hard shit, right? We're not going to stress about the hard shit. We're going to worry about the shit we can handle, okay? Yeah. So here's the thing, Rachel, and your post, right? What happens is you do bad on Kaplan. Okay. Yes, I did, Ivy. I just haven't done it yet. I have everything. I'm snoozing it. This weekend was a blur. I will promise I'll send it to you. I 100% promise. Okay. Okay. Shidakwa. Boom. That is awesome. Boom. I love that. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Ryan, I don't think you're in there yet because she tried to tag you. Okay. The study group thing is in. They tried to tag you in the study group, Ryan, but I don't think it worked yet. Okay. And I don't know who Kasama. I have to figure out who these people are, but okay. Now, let's talk about. Let me get back to this, and I go. Okay. So don't fucking worry about the score. I just told the person to take a test, right? And you go. You know, guys, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at Kaplan, right? And I'm going to see them in a couple of days. I want you to make sure. So here's my deal on this. We have to make sure that if you do a Kaplan question and go through the exam of your score, and anything you see that's a hard math question, cross it out and rescore yourself. That's a legitimate score. And by the way, hold on. I have to do this. I will get back to you, Billy, I promise. Shanakwa Sheep, I love it. Shanakwa Sheep, I love it. Congrats. What a way to go into the fucking weekend, right? What a way to go into Memorial Day weekend. Boom, okay. Breezy, you're going to nail it. You're going to fucking kill it. Okay. Breezy, you're going to be fine. Okay. Let me get back to Billy for a second. And again, no math on any exam. And Donnie, I will get to your question, but let me get to Maria. If you send me the link, I can try to see Billy. No. Get another vendor if you have time. Get another vendor, please. Please get another vendor. I'm not going to bash them. I don't want to get sued, but please get another vendor and take whatever that we're talking about. Take it out in your backyard, put it in a big grill, light that thing up on fire, get rid of it, and don't let the smoke hit you because it'll make you dumber. Okay. So now, also, if you're really struggling, I have my membership. Guys, if you want to join my membership, I think it's fucking great. Here, a little, I know it's through work, but get another vendor. Get Achievable, get Kaplan, get SDC as a supplement. I promise you'll be like, holy crap, why was I doing this? You might, I think is it Chase or Wells? I don't know who uses AD Banker still. But did they merge with somebody? I thought they merged. No, I don't know. I have a bunch of videos. I also do the membership group where it's like $20 a month or 25 or even 50 for everything. We meet once a week. We go over stuff. I have a whole options thing. Okay. I always go through option stuff, right? I have option classes every Sunday night. It's this Friday, not Sunday, because I have stuff to do Sunday. I'm flying out. Anyway, so now let's go back to this. Remember, buyers have rights, sellers have obligations. So if I buy a call, I have the right to buy stock, and everyone kind of gets that, right? It's a coupon. It's a piece of paper that says Ken can buy 100 shares at 50. That's fine. Now, remember, the other side of that piece of paper says Rachel has to sell 100 shares at 50. Okay. So it's two sides of the same contract. Okay. So now let's not use that one. Okay, so now I don't use a check. I know what to do. So here we go. This side says Ken gets to buy 100 shares at 50. Boom. Okay. Now the other side of there it is. Thank you. Let me see if I can put it in here. Hold on. Sorry. I'm going to get this. I want to get this group link out to people, the study group. I know you're going to kill me because I'm not. Hold on. Where are you? Jesus Christ, I suck at this stuff. Okay. Okay. Let me do this. Now, is there a forward button? Of course not. God. Okay. Sure. I don't care. Forward. Boom. I'm going to get the study link in my mail in a second. Okay. So if you buy a call, you have the right to buy. And that means the other side, remember, so the other side of that option, okay, the other side of the option is the sell part. The selling option, you're obligated to take the other side. Remember that, okay? You're obligated to take the other side, okay? That's the deal, okay? That's what it's going on, is that whoever sells the option is obligated to take the other side of that trade. Okay. Boom. There is my, I guess that email still works. I thought I shut it down, but it's good. Okay. That link right there. Oh, there you go, Maria. Thank you very much. Boom. Okay. That's right. It's East Coast straight shoot. We don't fuck around, right? None of this West Coast pretend to be fake. Okay. Okay. Now, I buy the call, and look, I have nothing to be sued. It's boom. So they can come after me, but I'm not lying. Okay. So now, if you buy a call, you have the right to buy stock. If you sell a call, you must sell it to that person. So let's take the other side. If you buy a put, you have the right. Okay. No. Breezy, fucking no. Not tonight, yes. Tomorrow, no. I had a girl who did that. I got to stop it. Billy, I'll get back to you. I had a girl who was so nervous, she tried to take a Valium. I said, just give it a shot. The day, just doing a practicing. She was scoring 80s. She took a Valium. She got like a 20. So don't. I mean, I know some people do this. Was it the sativa that does that? I don't know. I'm not telling you to do that. Okay. I'm telling you, I would prefer you don't, but whatever. Okay. So now, let's say I buy a put, Billy. So you bought this put. That means Billy has the right to sell 100 shares at 50. You see my logo? Billy has 100 shares to sell, has a right to sell 100 shares. He didn't sell the shares. He has a right to sell 100 shares at 50. Boom, you have the right. Now, I sold that to you, so you paid me $400. That means, so I sold the put, you bought it. That means if you want to sell it, who the fuck are you going to sell it to? You have to sell it to someone who's willing to buy it. And the only one willing to buy it is me, because, look, think about it. If you have a right to sell 100 shares at 50, that's your put. And the stock is now trading at 40, okay? Boom, Rachel, that's awesome. So if you buy a put, you have the right to sell it at 50. If the stock drops to 40, you're going to exercise and sell stock at 50. But who's going to sell it to you, buy it from you? Me. Because you paid me $4 to buy it from you. So I sold a put. I am obligated to buy that from you at 50. Now, whatever happens to me after happens to me. So if I buy it at 50 from you, and then I have to go around and sell it, wherever it's trading, I'm going to lose money. So remember, the buyer of a call has the right to buy stock. The seller of the call has to sell it to them if they tell them to. The buyer of a put has the right to sell stock at a price. It's like shorting stock without the risk, okay? Instead of actually shorting it, you're buying the right to sell it at a price. So if the stock drops to 30 or 20 or 40, you get to still sell it at 50, and then I, who sold you the put, have to buy it from you. We are on two sides. I don't know. Don't worry about the change too much. I mean, there's not that much changing. The score drops, so okay. So again, you have the right to so let's say the other one. So Billy, I bought the put from you. I paid you $3. That means I have the right to sell it at 50, and you have to buy it from me if I tell you to. So stock drops to 30. I want to sell it at 50. I call you up and say, hey, Billy, I want to sell my stock. You have to. You don't get a choice. You have to buy it from me at 50, regardless. And then if the stock drops to if the stock's at 40, you're going to have to, you don't have to do anything, but you're going to turn around and sell it at 40 and lose $10 minus your premium. So remember, buying a call or buying a put, you have the right to do something. The selling of a call or selling of a put is doing they have to do the other side of that option. Hope that helps a little bit. I have longer videos on that. I'm kind of butchering it. Okay. So now somebody asked a 63 question, and then Sergio asked something. I got to make sure I didn't miss it. Okay. Here we go. He is an agent. Hope that helped a little bit. Yeah. So if you work for a broker dealer and you're selling stock on behalf of the issuer because of the broker dealer, you're an agent of the broker dealer. And unless it's some sort of trick question, Donnie. So the point is, when I first started, right? So it's a couple investment banking deals I did in the early 90s. I worked for a broker dealer. I brought the deal public. I went out, got paid on it. I wasn't working for the issuer. I was working for the broker dealer. The broker dealer is working for the issuer as a broker dealer, but I'm not. Now, technically, you could be both, but that's not going to be the question. The real question should be, if you work for the broker dealer, helping a company issue shares, you work for the broker dealer. And they made it very clear you're getting paid a salary by the broker dealer to issue it. So, no, it should be the agent of the broker dealer. If it's both, it's a trick question and it's wrong. Okay. And again, I fucking hate that. Whenever they say that, I hate it. So now, since we're here, let's have a little chat about reverse convertibles, even though I did a video on my TikTok about it, okay? So go check out my TikTok. I am Blue Collar Finance on TikTok. I am Blue Collar Finance on Google too. So, hey, Google, play Blue Collar Finance podcast. Now, see, there it is. Hey, Google, stop. Okay, we're going to get it, Breezy. Hold on. Let me get to this. Now, reverse convertibles, I'm going to get to. So don't worry about this shit. Okay, so again, no hard math on any exam. Okay, remember that. So reverse convertibles, okay? They're kind of like a regular convertible. You get to choose when to convert, okay? Reverse convertibles, the issuer chooses when you convert, which is strange. So what happens is more risk. It's a high yield. It's usually a short-term thing. Now remember, you would normally convert when the stock is trading above the parity, right? Or whatever the parity is above where the stock bond's trading, whatever it is, because you would convert when it's profitable. They will convert, just in general. It's not exactly this, but this is the best way to understand it. At the end of the maturity, I'm the issuer. I have a choice of either paying you $1,000 for the bond you gave me, or giving you stock. Okay. So I'm going to give you whatever cheaper. So if the stock is trading below what they call the knock-in price, if the common stock is trading below the knock-in price, I will give you the stock. If the stock is trading above it, I will give you the 1,000. So that's what happens. So I'm choosing as the issuer whether to give you the common stock or the bond, pay you back the $1,000 bond. If it's cheaper to give you the stock, I'm converting you and giving you the stock, so you're going to get less. If it's cheaper to pay you the 1,000, the stock is too high, I'm going to give you the 1,000. So the sense it's more risk, they're going to since there's more risk, they're absolutely going to give you a higher return because that's what you want. Okay. You will not have to do the math on it. Okay. Yeah, you're in good shape. You're mid 80s. You're in good shape as long as you're not memorizing. Yeah, I don't know if he's in the. He may not be in the group yet. I don't think Ryan's in the group yet. Okay. Again, not good advice. Funny, but not good advice. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so you're gonna hear barking. Okay, good old Teddy. So you're gonna hear everyone's worried about this, the change, and it's just a couple minor changes. It's not huge, adding digital assets, stuff like that. Nothing big. Okay. If you're ready to take it before the 12th, take it before the 12th. If you're not, take it after the 12th. They're dropping the score a little bit. They're making it more realistic to more stuff that's going on. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you go through. I think STC sent out an addendum. I think Kaplan did, all that stuff. I think Achievable already has the stuff built in. Don't worry about it. Don't obsess on the change. Okay. And the good thing is it's going to be a lower score. You only need a 70. Okay. Yeah, I've seen it, Sergio. I just keep forgetting what's on it. I've seen it at the STCs. I can compare the two. But again, what happens is I'm teaching so much that I don't have time to go through this shit. I can barely get a video out once every other week or whatever. So So I just try to do what I can and then move on. Okay. Like, guys, I just did a video, finance term. Please go watch it tonight. It's only 30 minutes of the N through the O. It's all like the ends. I'm trying to do this. And then I'm going to try to combine it into one ass fucking long 15-hour video. Okay. Leave the little ones up, but leave a long video on there. Okay. Okay. Let's get into this shit. Okay. Okay. REITs. Okay. Boom. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. So now, so here's the deal on this. REITs think of a REIT as like a mutual fund, but it owns property. And you're buying it so you're diversified. Instead of buying one piece of property, okay? And again, breezy, you're taking the SIE, so don't worry about it too much, okay? Okay. Yeah, Chelsea, because it's suitability and stuff. It covers it's basically everything on the exam. Okay? So it looks like it's one thing, but it's a lot, Chelsea. So now, REITs. REITs are like mutual funds, but they hold real estate. You have a manager, you're buying it, it's for liquidity. You can buy, but the difference is it's more like a closed-end fund because it trades all day. You can buy it on margin, you can sell it short, you can buy it, you can day trade it, but there are fees, and they have to distribute 90% of their income every year. And if they do, then they only pay tax on the 10% they don't. And this way, it's single taxed. I try to explain that like if a corporation makes money, they pay taxes, and then they pay a dividend, and then you pay taxes. So it's double taxed, right? That's the way to think of it. So we're doing that. Now, a REIT and mutual funds and REITs, they pass through 90% of their income. So that money's never been taxed. So you're getting it and you're going to pay taxes on it, but it has not been taxed before. There you go. Okay. So now, wake everyone up. Like one of those things says, morning shows. Hey, morning show. Yay. Okay. Now, the dogs really want that. I'm not giving that to you. Okay. So now they're staring at me like, give me that bird. I'm going to tear it apart. Okay. So REITs are liquid. They trade on an exchange and they pass through 90% of their income. Only the income. They do not pass through losses. Okay. Now, limited partnerships or DPPs are very illiquid. Okay. They do not trade. Okay. MLPs do. Master limited partnerships will trade on an exchange. Regular limited partnerships do not. DPP and limited partnership, literally the same thing. So now, they are not liquid. Okay. Okay. That's funny. Very funny. So now, DPPs. Okay, now DPPs are not liquid. They pay. What's they doing? They will distribute. It's like a partnership. So here you have. Here's our thing. Okay. So they say you and us are 30, 25 of you are all partners. If we make $100,000, we're all going to get $4,000. Okay, it's going to pass through $4,000, but we're also going to get the loss of write-offs. Okay, the write-offs get sent through. What they call them losses, but they're write-offs. They're deductions. So like depreciation, depletion. So if you make $4,000, okay, yes, they pass through gains and losses. Tiffany, bang. DPPs get you gains. Okay, that's funny, Maria. That's very funny. So my dogs are looking at me like you're going to drop that thing. Okay. Okay. It's so like when I teach sometimes and the dogs bark sometimes, I'm like, you guys are 800 miles away and you're barking at each other. It's crazy. Okay. Hey, puppy. Okay. So now that's very, very funny. Okay. Here, hold on. And you ever hear the dog barking? That's Teddy. That's Teddy. Look, Teddy. Look at the screen. Say hi. See? There we go. Okay. Doug's not coming up. Okay. So now. Okay, Teddy, we're done. Okay. So now. So DPPs, what you need to know for the SIEs are not liquid. They pass through gains and losses. And there's oil and gas ones. There's equipment leasing, and then there's what do you call it? I know Teddy's famous now. That's the same thing as up there, right? That's him in his all his glory in his suit. Okay, so now in his admiral suit, okay, or his Downton Abbey shit. Okay, so now my wife got that for me. I have a couple others of the other dogs too. Eventually, okay. So now we got, so that's DPPs pass through gains and losses, and they're not liquid. That's what you need to know. Okay. And the losses aren't always losing money. It's just like write-offs sometimes. Okay. So now, qualified and non-qualified retirement plans. A qualified plan is sponsored by ERISA. It's pre-tax. Thank you. It's pre-tax. You can't discriminate. You have to have a vesting schedule when the person gets their money. They can't take it out before 59 and a half unless without a penalty. They must start taking it out by the time they're 72.3, say 73. If they don't, they're taxed there. They get a 25% penalty. Okay. Those are qualified plans sponsored by corporations, pre-tax growth. It grows up and it comes out fully taxable. Every penny is taxable on the way out. A non-qualified plan could be really just non-qualified retirement plan could be just like a deferred comp or something with the money or an annuity. The money goes in after tax. It grows tax deferred. Okay. It grows tax deferred. Okay. You put the money in after tax, it grows tax deferred. And then you pay tax on the growth portion only. Okay. Then you pay tax on the growth portion only. That's a non-qualified. The problem with it. So this is the thing. So a qualified plan. Hey, come on. Okay. So a qualified plan, it's protected. So like if you guys have a 401k at work, that's a qualified plan. If you look, it's probably held at like Fidelity or Vanguard. Okay. Could be XRP. I still think it's Bitcoin, but Bitcoin and Ethereum. Bitcoin has too much of a thing. It's an extra process. I mean, Ripple. It's Ripple, right? XRP. It could be. There could be something there, but make money on it. You gotta stick with the big coins, the ones for right now. Okay, so now, I mean, look, we'll get back to that. So now, if you have where's it going with this? No, I think we're good. Qualified, non-qualified. I think that's there. Okay. I think that's it. Wow. I got through all the questions. Okay. Did I get through all the? Usually right around 9:29. Somebody, oh yeah, one last one. Okay. The whole Bitcoin. By the way, digital assets will be on the exam now. Remember that digital assets could be on the what do you call it? On the 65. Okay. Now. Okay. Yeah, here's Sergio. Yeah, okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. So here's it, Sergio. Here's the problem, okay? RMDs are not okay. What do I do? I get frustrated? I don't. I'm married 30 years and I'm a ref. I don't get frustrated. No. I just keep doing it over and over again. I don't drink. Maybe that's why I'm okay. Okay. Now, or if I'm really frustrated, I just rant into a video and then post it. Okay, so yeah, here's the problem, Sergio. Sometimes these smaller meme coins, all of a sudden they go fucking nuts. Okay. Audra, I have a fucking video on that, and I'm gonna link it here because I am not doing that at 9:28. Okay. Take it down. I'll just do it this way. I have a really good video on it. Where's my MSRB shit? Here we go. That one. I always get that one right at the end, and I'm like, I am not. I spent too much time on this video to have to keep doing it over and over again. Boom. Boom, Audra. There's the video for it. It'll answer every question you got. Okay. Now, RMD would only be on a retirement account. Yes, Ryan. RMDs would only be on a retirement. Okay. Where is it? RMDs would only be on a retirement account. Now, because that's the only thing they would do. Because retirement accounts, think about it. You put money in when you're 20 years old, which is you all should do. Start right away. Put it in there, start growing it. The IRS has never taxed that money. They want to tax it. So they make you start taking it out. Now, a Roth does not have an RMD. Annuities don't have RMDs. Okay, so now. So Audra and Wendy, there's my video on that. Go do that. Okay, so now. No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know why sometimes it doesn't let people post so much. It's crazy. I don't get it. Okay. So I'm saying don't short them. I know I want to, but the problem is all you need is one bad fucking meme and it goes up to fucking $1. Okay. And then you lose everything. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Yes, and I'll talk about that. So now. Big sneeze. Okay. Now, remember something. Life insurance pays you when you die. Annuities pay you until you die. Okay. That's annuities versus insurance. Okay. Now, variable. If you say the word variable, that means your growth is going to move. Okay. Thank you. That means your growth is going to move. Okay. So if you put money in a life insurance or regular life insurance, it's going to go to set rate every year, regular, permanent, right? But if you buy variable, your money, anything with the word variable, with annuities and insurance, that money is invested in a that money is invested in a separate or sub account. Okay. That money is invested in a separate or sub account, and it's invested in the market. You can control it. You can't do it as individual stocks, but you can do mutual funds and you control the risk, right? And what you want. And it's going to move with that risk. So you're going to do better or worse. There's a thing called AIR in this. I'm not going to I have whole videos on this, but AIR is assumed interest rate. It's a benchmark. If the money in your account does better than AIR, your payment goes up the next month. If it goes worse, then it's worse. That's on the annuity side of getting paid out. But so understand. So variable, all life insurance and even annuities accumulation phase. You put the money in, it's after tax, gross tax deferred. But if it's a regular insurance or annuity, then it grows at a set rate. If it's a variable, it goes up and down based on the market or what the investments in the separate or sub account do. Okay. Now, variable universal is this. So regular insurance has fixed premiums, fixed growth. Universal has variable premiums. You can adjust the premiums during the year and then fixed growth. Variable has fixed premiums, but variable growth based on the market. So what do you think a variable universal is? It has adjustable premiums and adjustable growth. Okay, not too bad. Now, okay, position limits are to prevent really rocking the market, right? So they put a limit on how many options any one person. Now, here's the thing. When they mean one person, okay. Yep, 100%. But sometimes they do AIR, sometimes they don't. You just luck of the draw. It's just good to understand the concept. But if you did in the SIE, it's not probably barely tested. Now, position limits are that they control how many options any one person has. Now, when they say one person, they're very broad with that thing. So if you and I, Audrey, and if you and I have an account and we have discretion over each other's accounts, they combine our positions. So you match the bulls with the bulls. So if you buy calls and I sell puts, they combine them and add them up. And if it's too high, we're in trouble. But if you buy calls and I buy puts, nobody cares. So it's the same side of the market. So if I buy a bunch of calls, they'll add the puts I sell to come up with whether I have a problem or not. If I'm buying puts, they'll match it up with short calls to come up with it. So there's position limits, and you don't have to know the numbers because each stock has their own limit depending on how busy it is. Like some of them are like 175,000 contracts. You know how much shares that's worth? 275,000 times 100. Okay. Now, on the other side, there's a thing called exercise limits. Exercise limits are a lot lower than that. They're how many options contracts you can exercise in any 5-day period, because they don't want you exercising all 175,000 contracts in a day. That is a lot of fucking shares to move the market. Okay. They don't want you to do that. So they're going to limit. And again, it depends on how volatile or what kind of volume the stock is doing. So position limits are how many options you can own or account you control can own. And exercise limits are how many you can exercise in any 5-day period. Okay. Well, I can do 1 or 2 more questions maybe, but I'm going to head out because I finally have a night where I'm not teaching after. Okay. So now maybe I'll take my Zyrtec. Maybe I'll go to sleep. Maybe I'll go get dinner. Now, guys, a couple of things. Okay. Get the 7 first, baby. Get the 7 first. And then you got to get a lot of, here's the thing. So FINRA has a thing called permissive registration where they allow you to get almost any exam you want. If you work for a broker dealer, they will let you get everything but the 79. They will let you almost get any for the 7, not much. For the Cap M, I'm talking, but we'll get into it. Again, it's fucking Kaplan. I fucking hate them. So now, the permissive registration allows broker dealers to pretty much register for any license. Yeah, get that 65 done, and then boom, and then then talk to them about the 24. That's the easiest way to do it. And if they balk, say, listen, FINRA, talk to them and say, listen, FINRA allows permissive registration where they're not going to get, they want people to be registered. So they'd rather you get registered than not. So then they say you can register, even if you're not performing that duty, you will hold you can, if you work for a broker dealer, you can hold that registration. Okay. Audrey, you're okay, right. No pushing the fucking there you go, funny Beezy. You just passed the exam tomorrow. That's all that matters. Okay. So now Cap M, what you need to know about Cap M is a very high level for the 7. Even for the freaking 65, you don't need to know crazy on it. What you have to know is that it's a way they're trying to predict future returns based on the level of risk. They're trying to match risk with reward. So the more risk you take, the more reward you accept. The more less risk you take, if you want less risk, you have to take less reward. If you want more reward, you need to take more risk. That's CAPM, okay? You're not going to have to do the formula. You're not going to have to do the math, okay? Billy, it's close. I mean, it's not going to be exact. It's remember, the FINRA SIE one is more for getting the wording down, to learn how they word questions. It's not, it's close. I mean, here's the thing, but you could get a shit kicker test, you get an easy one. So when you take it, after you take this and you go, wow, the FINRA one was easier or harder, it is what it is, okay? You don't know, but it's really more about getting the wording down. It gives you an idea of what kind of questions or how they'll ask, but it does, you can use it as an indicator, but it has to be along with other things. Like I have people who pass that, come to me, then they fail the real exam. They go, well, I just took the test 4 times. Of course they're going to do well on it because they never actually studied, okay? So if you're studying and you're doing well on everything else, and then you do well on the FINRA one, you're probably fine, okay? But if you're just memorizing, to me, no. I think most of my students, they fucking love options. All my students who do my membership, thank you for segueing into that. I do the membership thing every Sunday night. You can join YouTube, and every Sunday night we have a 65, 66 class. We have a 7 class at 7, and then from 8 to 9:30, I do options for an hour and a half every Sunday, and that's $50 a month. But think about it: if you do $50 a month, you get the options class and the 7 class 4 times a month. Do the math on that. That's pretty goddamn cheap. That's less than that's like $6 a lesson. Okay. Okay. Calls and puts have nothing to do with slobs over bliss. But again, options should not be the hardest. The hardest part of the test is the wording and the of the 7, and should be the suitability stuff, maybe. Okay, slobs over bliss. Okay. Audra, slobs over bliss is about orders, not options. Okay, they're not about options at all. Slobs over. Remember, so sell limits are selling stock selling at a limit above the price. Buy limits are buying it below, and they're just for taking profits. Stops are for protecting. So I guess in a way, a sell stop is like buying a put, but it's not the same. And buy stop is like buying a call to hedge, but it's not the same. Okay. Stop. Remember, because slobs over bliss are not about options. They're not. It's about order types. So they're taking limits or protection. Now remember, stops protect, limits do not. So if they say, how do you protect it? Yeah, if I'm long stock, okay, I'm long stock. How do I protect it? Well, I could do a sell stop. Okay. See, that comes from Kaplan questions where they fucking fuck with you. Okay. So if you're long stock, you can buy a put or sell stop to protect. If you're short stock, you buy a call or buy stop to protect. Here's why I'm not a fan of this. Okay. So buy stops. So what happens? So if you have a buy stop, and I hate this because it's this is showing you, yes, where to get frustrated. This is where to get frustrated. I just want to punch Kaplan. So now, if I have stock here at 40 and I place a buy stop at 45, if the stock trades up to 45, it will trigger and become a market order and then push the price up again. Okay. What did Billy ask? Literally, I spent 3 minutes answering it. Beezy, you started that blunt too early, my man. Okay. You go back and review. It's about 2 minutes. I spent 3 minutes asking that. It helps with the wording, not it's close, but it's more about the wording than the answers. Okay. So now, stops protect limit. Don't apologize. I'm not mad at you. Stops protect, limits don't. So if you're long stock, you would buy a put to protect or do a sell stop, or not together. If you're short stock, you would do a buy stop or buy call to protect. Remember, stops protect, limits don't. So if you have stocks trading at 40 and you place a buy stop at 45, it will trigger at 45 and become a market order and push the stock up, which ends up being bullish. If your stock's trading at 40 and you do a sell stop at 35, when the stock gets down to 35, it's going to trigger, okay? It's going to trigger and become a market order to sell, which is going to push the price down, which becomes bearish. Orders are not really bullish or bearish. It doesn't make sense. But what happens is a buy stop will be triggered in a bullish market because the market's going up, And a sell stop would be triggered in a bearish market because going down, because slobs, buy stops are above slobs, and bliss, sell stops are below. Okay. Yeah, suitability is a shit, okay? Suitability is tough, okay? That's why you gotta join the study groups. Don't apologize, by the way. Um, I'm not frustrated at you guys. I'm frustrated at okay. Ryan. Okay, so here's the deal. So let's go through this. Don't be scared shitless. Okay, so here's my deal on this. Say you fail the 7. You're not going to, but say you do, and then your SSA expires. You can still take the 7, unless your firm's going to fire you. You can still take the 7 again, and that you can take the 7 first, and then retake the SIE. If you can pass the 7, the SIE is a fucking joke. Don't sweat it. If you can pass the 7, I mean, if you really want to play it right, if you fail the 7, go take this. Have your firm sponsor you for the 6. Once you have the 6, the SIE is good forever. Little trick. 6 is so much easier than the 7. So if you miss the 7 by a point, just tell your firm, please let me take the 6 so I can keep my SIE, then take the 7. So there you go. It's not one and done, baby. There's always an exit strategy. Okay, always. Unless your firm told you they would fire if you fail, then wait to the left. Then you wait till the day of. Like basically, if your thing expires on July 4th, not that it would, you take it on July 3rd. You take every penny. You take every second you can to study. No rush. Because think about it. If your SIE is over a month away, like a month and 2 days, take the fucking thing tomorrow. Okay, then you have a second shot. But if not, take it the day before it expires. Why would you take it earlier than that? Like I had and we got through it, but I had a student who was told she had to take the test by the December 15th. She had one shot to take it, and she failed. She was fired. And they said, you have till the 15th to take it. I said, then take it on the 14th. Why would you take it earlier? Her manager was pushing her to take it in November. Pushing, like to take it November 15th. And he goes, yeah, but if you fail, you're fired. So I said, why the fuck? Let him be annoyed. So she took it in early December. She passed and boom, okay. I think it's enough if you own every single fucking thing if you own every part of AD Banker and you use a supplement like my videos, you'll be fine. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Some, Audra, not a lot, maybe 1 or 2. So Ryan, okay. So Ryan. So I would say, I don't know how far away you are, but will they let you take it twice? Fucking pay them. Pay them for the tip. So if it expires on July 12th, you either take the test on July 11th or you take it on June 10th so you have a second shot. Do you hear me on that? Push them to open it sooner. But if you're not ready, then don't. But if they're gonna fire you because on July 12th, then I would try to take it on June like 10th, so you have time to take it a second time. Push back and tell them, offer to pay for it. It's like a couple $100. I'm not saying it's nothing, but humiliate them. Say, I'll pay for it myself out of my own pocket. Okay. No, then don't worry about it. Then don't take it before July 11th. Then don't worry about it. If you can't take it by the 10th, which is 10 days, then take it on the 11th of July. Why would you take it any sooner than that? Right? I will. I promise. I promise. It was just a shitty weekend. Like shitty fucking awesome weekend. I was running around having a good time, going down to Philly, going to lacrosse games, then went down Sunday, then I taught all day yesterday. I was super busy. I will post. Okay. Okay. Boom. But Ryan has the SIE. I think he's taking the 7 now, unless I read that wrong. I think Audra, I think he's taking the 7. So again, Ryan, if you're not ready by the 10th, then you take by the 10th of June, then you do not take that 1 day sooner than you have to. You take the 7 on July 10th, July 11th. Do not do it any sooner than that. So you got to do it. Okay. Okay. Audra, I appreciate it. Get on there. I'm gonna try to post the Okay. Jerk off a lot, Sean, or something. I don't know. I'm kidding. So I'm totally kidding. So what you need to do is go get was going to say, boom. Okay, so now what you need to do is shorten your study periods. Okay, two things. Get all distractions, including girlfriends and boyfriends, out of the room. Okay? Oh my God. Sorry about that, Ryan. I apologize. Yes, 1 month is a tough tip. Sorry about that. 1 month is more than enough time to study. 100%. See? Every Ryan I know. Okay. Actually, I do know a Ryan is a girl. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, so now you need to do 20-minute sessions, Sean. 20 minutes, take your phone, put it in another room, set a timer for 20 minutes, do 20 minutes, take a 5-minute break to check your phone, do another 20 minutes, then do it again. Boom, boom, boom. That's what you do. Yes, 1 month. And actually, Ryan, it's more than a month. It's 5 weeks because you're not going to take it before the 10th of July. So that means you have 1 month and almost 2 weeks. Okay. Boom. Yes. Wait, Tiffany, are you taking the test tomorrow? Tiffany, if you're taking the test tomorrow, no test. Don't do another test. Okay. There you go. I like it. See, I'm a big fan. I'm not a fan of that. I think of it as the Joe Namath version. Do whatever you can. Go out drinking the night before. Okay. Yep. Okay. Oh, it's Thursday, right? Okay. So Tiffany, no testing tonight. Do videos. What? No practice tests. No fucking. You don't hear me. You can't be doubting that I've said this. You are not to take a test the day before, and you're literally going to take one 12 hours before. Read customer accounts. Watch my quick and dirty videos. Watch the other guy's quick and dirty video. I don't give a shit. Do something. Do not take a test. Okay. Okay. 20 minutes. So Sean, this is what I'm going to do. 20 minutes. Put your phone in the other room. Set a timer for 20 minutes. Read. When that goes off, you get off, scroll, do Instagram, whatever you want to watch on your phone. Then go back to reading. Do another, and then set a timer for 20. Do 20 minutes at a time. That's the easy way to do it. Get the people out of your fucking house, too. Or you know what you do? Go to a library. Go to a library that's really boring, okay? There's only books there, right? Go into a room, rent a room, and do it in there. Although the timer, they'll get mad at you, but you can set it on vibrate, okay? We got this, okay? Everyone? Tiffany, no test tonight. No test tonight, okay? Ryan, we got this, okay? So much time, okay? If you want, and I'm telling you right now, if you want to do this, join the study groups, okay? Now, the other part is, I'm not pushing it. I don't care if you do it. I do the membership thing. And no, Audrey, I'll explain why before I go. So do not. So the other thing is, if you join the membership, we meet every Sunday night. We have a 7 in the options, right? We clear everything up. But everyone talks to each other. It's a group. The study group, I'm telling you, the study groups become like an accountability partner. And again, this is the other thing. Like on the Facebook groups, I try not to. There you go. It's like I try not to answer right away in the Facebook groups. I like to hear what other people have to say because I learn, right? I'm not learning the products, but I learn new ways to do things. Like somebody came up with a great thing for spreads. It's a girl, Tina, in the study group, in our group on the Sunday nights. She goes bedspread, right? BS, buy and sell a call, bedspread. Spreads are buy S. It helps. And it's stuck. I tell that to everyone now. But okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, right? Early morning is good. But now, here's my thing, Audra, why I don't like testing the day before. Because here's the thing. If you ever played sports, okay? If you ever played sports and you're varsity and you played the JV or you're 8th grade and you played the 7th grade, there's literally no upside, okay? It's like taking a test before. There's no upside. If you do well, you're fine, right? If you do bad, you're fucked. If you're 8th grade and you lose to the 7th grade or you're varsity and you lose to the JV, you're screwed, okay? You're absolutely freaking screwed, okay? Because you can't just made it. I thought somebody out there. If you do bad on it, it's in your head. And if you take a test and you get a 75 or 80, you're like, oh, I know where I am. No upside. But if you get like a 65, it's in your head the next day. You might as well not take it. So there's no upside to doing it. You stay in the zone, watch videos, relax. Here's the other thing. When you run a marathon, do you run a marathon the night before a marathon? No, you have a bunch of fucking spaghetti and pizza, okay? Your carbo load, okay? Not like Michael Scott where your carbo load on the race, but you do it the night before, okay? So you do stuff, you prepare the night before. That's why I say go out, get a massage the night before. Go drinking, not like a glass of wine. Do whatever I'm going to say in the nicest way possible, do whatever you need to do to take the edge off. I will leave it at that, okay? However you want to take the edge off. Not a fan of smoking that much, but there are other ways to relieve stress. That's what you got to do. Get yourself to sleep. Sleep is the most important thing you do. So Tiffany, I know you're probably gone already, but please just read customer accounts and go to bed. Okay, everyone, don't forget I have the memberships every Sunday night. You can join here. Boom. Okay. Yes, you need to rest. 100%. The night before is about resting. Okay. Now, go with, so I have the memberships. You can join. I have a join button right on there. If you hit on a laptop or desktop, we meet every Sunday night. It's the best bargain on Wall Street. Okay. Now, almost as good as having a Roth. You got the free groups. You got Brandon Rith. He's from Achievable. He's on Basic Wisdom. Susie Rose, Past Master. Okay. Boom. I love it. That's awesome, Rafi. I love that. Get that on there, and then and jump on here if you have questions. Jump in the Facebook groups. We're gonna get this stuff. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna just so you know, when you see my group, I think I have the picture of I should say that this is what it looks like. Okay, just so you know. Audrey, we got this. Okay, just so you know what it looks like. Okay, where the hell is it? I think you should be able to see that. Okay, it looks like, see what it looks like. It looks like that's the front of it. It says group by Ken Finnan. Okay, good. Boom. Okay, everyone. Again, my favorite Tuesday and Thursdays. Don't forget, I have this Thursday night too. I love you guys. Wash your hands. We got this. Y'all have a good night.